comes a very important part, which is transformation, and I'll show you both the aspects of transformation today. We talked about we not just help you ingesting the data, but also how do you want to clean it, manipulate it further. So here is something called as a preload transformation. And this is basically helping you to cleanse your data before it's actually loading in your destination. Uh, you can have it in two interfaces. You'll see this drag and drop interface, and but let's say you are a code savvy person, you can always have a Python based interface also to define how you want to, clean your data as you go along, loading it in your destination. Now, we call it a lightweight way of doing transformation because uh, all of the smaller operation which you're seeing over here, let's say dropping any field, finding and replacing some field, flattening any JSON file, or even masking sensitive data, right? All of these smaller operation, but when you talk about large number of objects, might seem to eat up a lot of time. We have availed you directly. So before loading any data, if you want to do any kind of cleansing, you can utilize these template transformation. To just show you an example, for example, I want to mask out certain fields. What I'll do is I'll just drag this bit, go on, select for which table do I want to do it. Let's say I want to do it for my support tickets table. I'll look at the sample data over here. Okay, I'll copy my table name. And okay, what do I want to mask? Maybe my customer ID. I'll take this information back, go back to my build phase. Firstly, give my table name. Okay, Hevo, I'm using this table name to, apply all the masking operation. And within this table, what I want to mask is my customer ID. So I'll just type in customer ID. Filter added, table name given. What I can do now is just test if my transformation is working. And as you see, my customer IDs are now masked. If you are satisfied with this, in case you want to add, more conditions, you can go back to your build phase and add it. But if let's say if you're satisfied with it, you can just deploy this in your pipeline. Now, every incoming data will pass on through this condition, and then the data will be loaded. Similarly, we did something called auto mapping, which was turned on. What it has done basically is visible in the schema mapper window. You'll see these are my two objects, and these objects are loading into this destination table which is created. Now, how do we say that your schema is mirrored or mapped, and how is it adaptive? So Snowflake is a particularly case sensitive when it comes to data loading. So all of the case, not just the nomenclature and the data type adoption, but even the case which Snowflake has to adhere to is also mapped accordingly in the destination. And same will be the case for any destination that you choose to go along with, for loading your data. Now, in case you do not want to utilize this mapping, you can always edit it. You can choose to drop this particular table and maybe recreate a different table and start the mapping. So all of these customizations and control is also available within the UI itself. So you don't want to have a back and forth between your source and destination. This is a clear unified data ingestion, which is not just helping you just move your data, but also control and customize it so that as your data grows, as your number of users grow, you can also cater to their customizations needs, and also make sure you are growing tangibly as your volume is also growing.